They said to show you the fact that we're real.
Donald Trump claims Iran made a move, a so-called gift, in the middle of an escalating conflict. According to him, oil tankers were allowed through the Strait of Hormuz, the world's most critical energy choke point, signaling that Tehran is ready to engage and possibly step back from confrontation.
They said to show you the fact that we're real and solid, and we're there. We're going to let you have 8 boats of oil, 8 boats, 8 big boats of oil. This was 2 days ago. And they'll sail up tomorrow. That was 3 days ago. And I didn't think much about it. And then I watched the news, and they said, a very good anchor, actually. Happened to be Fox. But I watched it, and he said, something's unusual happening. There are 8 boats that are going right up the middle of the Hormuz Strait. 8 big tankers are going loaded up with oil right through. And I said, well, I guess they were right, and they were real. And I think they were Pakistani flagged. Yes. And I said, well, I guess we're dealing with the right people. And actually, they then apologized for something they said, and they said, we're going to send 2 more boats. And it ended up being 10 boats. All right? I hope I haven't screwed up your negotiations.
But within hours, that narrative is challenged. Iran's most powerful military force, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, puts out a completely opposing claim. It says the strait is not open, not functioning normally, and not under any American influence. Instead, it says the waterway is under Iranian control. This is not a minor disagreement. This is a direct contradiction over a route that carries a major share of global oil supply.
The Strait of Hormuz has been closed, and any movement through the strait will be met with a harsh response. The transit of any vessel to or from ports belonging to allies and supporters of the U.S. Zionist enemies is prohibited, regardless of its destination or the route it takes.
Iran's response is not subtle, it is absolute. By declaring the strait closed, the IRGC is not just denying Trump's claim, it is asserting control over one of the most vital arteries of global trade. The warning banning vessels linked to U.S. allies expands this beyond the region. The message is clear. Passage is no longer guaranteed, and control lies with Tehran.
در گوش خود فرو کنید.
Listen carefully. To the same extent that you are trying to escape the prolongation of the war, the resistance of our nation, and the power of our armed forces are increasing moment by moment. You yourselves will arrive at the outcome of the war, and you yourselves will come to negotiations. Look closely. In the heart of our nation, there is nothing but hope and insistence on continuing the fight. The fire beneath the surface has been ignited. The level of its flames is in our hands. We have firmly and decisively rewritten the rules of passage. The law is clear, transparent, and explicit. You and anyone associated with you have no right of passage. The authority to grant passage permits lies with us. You are grounded, and its signs are becoming more evident every day. What has collapsed is not merely your bases, but the order you created yourselves.
This goes beyond routine military rhetoric. Iran is combining military pressure with economic leverage. By saying it has rewritten the rules of passage, it is positioning itself as the authority over Hormuz. The reference to oil and control over its flames is a direct signal to global markets that energy flows and price shocks can be influenced from Tehran. Hormuz is no longer just a choke point, it is a weapon. The contradiction is now clear. Trump says Hormuz is open and Iran is offering concessions. Iran says it is closed and the US has no authority over transit. These are two competing realities, both shaping global perception and markets. And at the center of it, a narrow stretch of water that now carries the weight of a growing geopolitical confrontation.